of Genesis, and it is Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. And Genesis 1:31 is, and God saw everything that he made, and behold, it was very good. See, it's showing us an example here how when he created the earth, he put a lot of thought in it, and he put his heart in it. He's creating everything step by step with love. And now there comes a time when we needed to be reconciled back to him. And so the Word of God says that for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that for whosoever should believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life. And so the next phase where we are in the New Testament under grace, he decides to create, and he decides to bring his Son to us, and so that we could be reconciled back to him. And it says, for God so loved the world. There is showing us an example that God is using his heart to make a change that we really needed, a change that we, without him, would never enter into heaven. And you know, it gives us an example for us to live by, that we could all begin to use our heart, not only to store the word, but to use our heart to make heartfelt changes that we need to make in life. Heartfelt changes that we see. He set the example for us. God used his heart to do everything, showing us that he loves us, showing us that we are someone in him. For God shows us that he is no respecter of persons, and that we are all very important to him. And in Proverbs 23:7 it says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So as a man thinketh, so is he, is if we believe with our heart that we can do all things that he's given us to do, as he gives us the strength to do, then we're in a good position. We can conquer a lot that way. Proverbs 4:23 is, above all else, guard your hearts, for everything you do flows from it. So above all, we must remember that although we have big hearts and love everybody, we must guard our hearts and realize that those things that are not of God, we don't need to have them come into our hearts. Those things that we should stay far from watching, we need to do that. Because you know what? We can do all things through Christ who strengthens us, if we follow what the Word says. So let us follow what the Word says, and let us be stronger in him, and use the power that he's given us, so that we can move forward in life and be a great example to those that follow us, that come after us, our grandchildren, our children, and our members to our congregations. And so that's what I wanted to share with you today, and I'd like to let you know that we love you, we're praying for you, and we hope to see you soon.